Well, hello everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome back to the lands of Aecathan. Yes, finally. No professionals, no fancy tech, just a group of women playing an all-original game of Dungeons & Dragons. I'm your game master, Jeff, and I know lots of people make New Year's resolutions. I never bother, because let's face it, they just go in one year and out the other.
Nice. Pam liked that one.
I know it's no mutton, but it's
Yeah, I know.
Mutton, honey.
I like it.
So, it's been a bit since we've been together, and we left the last session right in mid-combat. So, that's what we'll be diving back into, but let me sort of refresh your memory on what was going on. Having defeated the gelatinous horror that the Thuilnu were using as an entry guardian to their conclave beneath Ballinamard, the four and their remaining allies, because they're now down two, forge deeper into the cavern complex. After finding a chamber filled with mists that altered Arabelle's memories, they found their way into a much larger cavern filled with structures built from what appeared to be giant mushroom planks. Inside the first one they looked in, they saw a creature, one they quickly determined to be a Thuilnu. And this is the first time they'd come face to face with the Thuilnu themselves. And this Thuilnu was in the process of creating one of their horrors. Attacking, they quickly found themselves facing many more of the horrors than first anticipated, and their battle drew out even more Thuilnu and different horrors from a nearby structure. And that's where we pick up. Right in the thick of battle.
It's all coming back to me.
Yes.
I'd
And
like
not
to
in a good way.
I didn't remember.
Yes. That's where we looked up and went, oh, shoot. And then he said those magical words.
This is where we're going to stop. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's so magical.
Do that again.
Yeah. So, just a reminder that there are two earth elementals in play, and Lesley is controlling both of them, because one of them belongs to Bo and one of them belongs to Gwen. And they go on the round of the person who's controlling them. All right. So, we had made it through round one. And we are starting with round two at the top of the initiative, and that would be Gwen and her fire elemental.
Oh, yikes. Talk about diving right in. All right. So we have, 5 creatures in front of us?
no, you're in the little
You're in the room.
cavey thing still. You're in the room still.
I'm going to move Athgar so you show up on the
Okay.
monitor.
Yeah,
here.
I can't really see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you're in the back corner in between your fire elemental and one of the horrors.
Okay, so is the fire elemental in the upper right-hand corner from me? Or to my
It's to your
right?
left.
My left?
The thing to your right is the horror.
Oh, well, that's
The
unfortunately
one that
very
you're
close.
the one that you're right next to, yes, that's the horror that you're in melee with.
Okay, well then that's the one I'm attacking.
Okay?
I believe I was fighting Florentine.
Yes. And you will have all 3 attacks this round because you're not using your bonus action to cast Lightning Arrow.
Okay, you say 3 attacks?
Yes.
Why 3?
Because you're high enough level that you get 2 attacks, plus you get your offhand attack as a bonus action.
Oh, okay. All right, and I have my short swords currently, right?
Yes.
All right. So I guess I will attack with those. Trying to think of if I did anything. I didn't. You said I did do a bonus spell last time, right?
Yes, you used your bonus action to cast Lightning Arrow, and then you dropped your bow and pulled out your short swords.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go with the short swords and roll regular attacks then.
Okay.
So that is a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Do I need to roll for each of the
Yes.
swords?
Yes.
Each of the attacks? That's a natural Kraken.
Oh.
I like my new die. So that is a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
And then for the third attack is also a 27.
Okay, yeah. All 3 hit. Now remember, on your third attack when you roll damage, you don't include your strength bonus.
Okay.
Because that's the offhand attack.
Okay. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. So for the first attack, that is an 11. The second is the offhand, correct? No,
you can do that. You can do that
Okay.
and just subtract your strength bonus from your total damage.
Well, the second one was a natural Kraken. Can they be critted?
Yes.
So that second one was a crit, right?
Yep. So you'll roll double the die,
Okay.
but you'll still subtract your strength bonus from the total
It's not what I wanted.
because it's the offhand.
Okay. So that is a math 9, and then so it's a 9.
Okay.
Wait, that can't be right.
What did you roll?
Yeah, so I rolled a 9. No, I rolled a 9. So that is plus only 1, so it'd be 10.
Okay.
And then the third attack is full
Yep.
strength,
Yep.
and that is a 10.
Okay. Carving chunks of fluid, viscous rock out of the creature, it makes a low, burbling growl of displeasure. Now it's your fire elemental.
Okay.
Tell me where, if you want to move it, tell me where and I will move it.
I guess how many total points of damage did I do just now?
Like 28
Oh,
or
Okay.
something like that.
And
29.
so there's 2 fire elementals plus the thing at the bottom of the room. Is that right?
Yes, there is another horror in the room. The other fire elemental belongs to Bo.
Okay. But there are just the 2 horrors. That's it.
Yes, inside the room.
Okay, then I'm going to command my fire elemental to come after the one that with which I am in melee.
Okay. So it moves over into striking distance.
Okay.
So let's see here. Pull up the stats for the fire elemental. Okay, it gets 2 attacks. So roll to hit twice and add 6 to each roll.
Okay, and when you say roll,
Earlier you said earth, but now you're saying fire. I just questioned.
Oh, it's fire.
Okay.
I thought it
They're
was
fire. Yeah, sorry.
And then when you say roll to hit, just roll a 20.
Yep.
And I mean, do I have to add anything to it?
6.
Okay, so that's a dirty 20 and a dirty 17.
A dirty 17.
It's a very
That's
dirty
new.
17. Yes.
Both will hit.
Okay.
So the damage is 2d6 plus 3.
Okay. So that is 14 for the first one
Okay.
and 12 for the second.
Okay. It looks like it's about to dissolve. It
Good.
looks like it's having a lot of trouble holding itself together. But it's still there. All right. Up next would be Bo, which you're
Okay.
also running.
Yes. All right. So, oops, that's not what I want to look at. All right. So Bo is going to cast.
Now remember, Bo is outside. So Bo can see the
Oh.
one you're fighting.
But can't see the other.
The other has 3/4 cover as far as Bo is concerned where he's at the moment.
Okay. And does that mean that you can't hit it with a spell, or?
It would be very difficult. But he can always move
Okay.
and then
So,
cast.
yeah. So he'll move into the doorway. Well, can he get through the doorway without running into the fire? I guess he'd have to move the fire elemental
He can
first.
get his movement is less, being, short.
Right.
But yes, he can get into the doorway, because if he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. And he's not getting singed.
No.
Okay. Then he moves there and he will cast lightning bolt. And he's going to cast that at oops. Away.
He cast
He's-
it at 4th level in the first round.
Okay. Just trying to
I
see
think.
how many spell slots he has left.
Yeah.
He's going to cast that at 4th level again.
Okay.
And that's 9d6.
Whatever the spell says.
That's what it says. Okay. All right, that is 25 points of damage. Could have been more, but it wasn't.
All right. 25. Okay, and it gets a saving throw.
It does.
What's the DC?
Let's see. That is 18.
18.
Yep.
Oh, no. Not at all.
Okay.
He rolled a 5, and it explodes.
Nice.
Like it's gone. So, now it's your fire elemental's turn.
Okay. So the fire elemental is going to attack, and you said that's just rolling a d20?
Yes. Well, it will need to move, because right now it's not in range of anything.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it'll move toward the horror.
Let's see. What is their movement rate? 50. Oh, yeah. That's not going to be an issue.
Nope.
So... box that thing in. So, yeah, it's d20 plus 6.
D20 plus 6 is a 23.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage for that one.
And you said it was 2d6 plus...
3. Yes.
So that would be 11.
And it evaporates.
Excellent.
So, there is nothing else that it can get to at the moment.
Okay.
So...
And this thing in the middle of the room, what is that?
it's just a pit of liquid.
Are the horrors coming out of the pit of liquid?
One of them did just before you started the first round, but there was a Thuilnu there that appeared to be summoning it,
Okay.
and there is no Thuilnu in the room at this point. All right, so let's see. All right, the Thuilnu outside moves in just a little bit, and let's see. Bo. I need Bo to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. $15.
And Bo drops to the ground.
Ugh.
Oh no. Do we know where this attack is coming from?
Nope.
Huh. Sorry, Bo.
All right, and let's see. Okay. Athgar and Tasha and the little doll things all go at the same time. So, Tasha, why don't you go ahead and go first? Put Athgar back up where he was.
So, right now, all we can fight is little doll things?
Well, and there's the Thuilnu
Oh,
that moved out front.
okay. Ooh, natural correcting.
And what are you doing?
I don't know. Like, what
One-
do you do against it?
One usually figures that out before one rolls, but, you know.
Eldritch Blast
Okay.
at the Thuilnu. So that is 29 to hit.
That will hit. Now remember, if I remember correctly, with Eldritch Blast, you're throwing 3 beams, so you have to roll for each of them.
Yep. 22
That will hit.
and 24.
That will also hit.
Right. 20 points of damage.
All right. It takes the hits. It's starting to seep sort of a milky looking liquid from where you hit it. All right. Next up would be Athgar. Let's see what he's going to do. I think he's going to try Ray of Frost. So. Oh! And a 20. That's a nice first roll.
Indeed.
So, oof. Lots of dice. And I get to roll them twice. And he's going to shoot one of the creepy little halflings. And he pins one of them with a ray of frost, and it freezes solid and then shatters.
Hmm.
That was the little girl thing.
Uh-huh. All right. Now, it's their turn. So let's see. The first one runs up on Athgar. And hits him with those claws, those barbed blades coming out of their arms. For 8 points of damage. The next one also runs up on Athgar, because he just dusted one of theirs. Unfortunately for that one, its attacks bounce off his armor. The third one doesn't even hit. The fourth one, on the other hand, moves over to stand in front of the Thuilnu, leans its head back, opens its mouth, and emits this horrific wail. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Even the people not in the room?
Yep. Oh.
Everyone but Bo will get +5. They're close enough to me.
$23.
28.
26.
Do I need to roll for Bo?
Yes. Add 8.
Do I need to roll for somebody else?
No.
Okay.
And do I add, you said I add 8. Does that include Arabella's
No.
buff?
No.
So what did you say that was, Arabelle?
5.
Bo
And
doesn't.
Bo doesn't get it. So
Oh,
He's
so-
too far away.
so just
Okay.
just 8.
just 8. So that is 24.
Isn't Bo unconscious?
Yeah, it's true. Bo is unconscious.
Well, that's why I asked.
Oh yeah, so so he can't save because he's unconscious. So Bo takes 16 points of damage. Athgar, who rolled a 2,
Ooh.
takes another 11 points of damage. Everybody else made the save. So. Oh, yeah, and, oh, there it is. So, 2 rounds. So, Athgar, who has not moved, runs. And unfortunately, that means 3 attacks of opportunity because he just ran out of melee.
Ran where?
As far away from the creatures as he can get.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay, that misses. That misses. Whew. Well, he lucked out because all 3 of them, 2 of them missed him completely, and 1 of them,
Was this fear?
yes.
Then no, nobody can be frightened within 10 feet of me. Sorry, I didn't know that's what we were saving against.
Oh. Okay.
Help.
Well,
While I'm conscious, you and friendly creatures within 10 feet cannot be frightened.
Oh. Well, all right then.
Sorry.
He
Kelly
just-
ran. I didn't know what it was.
He just took the damage. Okay.
Yep, no charm, no fear.
Excellent. All right, Arabelle, you're up next.
I cast daylight.
Okay.
Is a 60-foot radius for 60 feet, and then dim light for another 60 feet. And I cast it on my sword and hold it in the air as I cast it. I don't think they like
All right,
some.
so it's 60.
60 feet of bright light and dim light for another 60 feet.
Just trying to get the. And okay, so this is daylight. That would be kind of like bright yellow.
I just figured they won't like it.
Let me look here. Yes. They are all unhappy and all kind of going. They will be not attacking at full strength while they're in the sunlight, while they're in the bright radius. So
It lasts for an hour.
oh jeez. Okay.
And it is not concentration.
All right. Okay. Anything else?
I don't think I have. I can't remember. I wrote down Aura Vitality, but I think that was in the earlier fight and not this one. So I think that's it.
No, that's this fight.
Is it? Oh,
Yep,
then I
that's
will
this fight.
bonus action heal Athgar.
Okay. And
he
what's the
will
roll?
get, 2d6.
2d6.
I got 4.
I got
Crap.
6.
All right, so Athgar gets 6.
Sweet. I'll take it. All right. Round 3. Back up to the top. Gwen. There's nothing in the room with you
No.
now.
I didn't get to
Oh,
go
you didn't get to go. When
Yeah.
were you?
before Arabelle, I thought.
Oh, yep. My bad. My very bad.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost at the one of the girls. The one that is nearest, I think, if I can. The one that is nearest, 60 feet. The Thuilnu.
Oh, the one that's out standing in front of the Thuilnu.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me roll the hit. 11 plus 11 is 22 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
Okay. 3 by 8. Ugh, so hard to read. 4, 4, and 8 is 16.
4 and 8 is 12.
4, 4.
Oh,
and
4,
8.
4, and 8. Yep, sorry.
4, 4, and 8.
Yep, you're right.
16. It's okay. I know math is not my strong suit.
It's none of our strong suit.
Yeah. How does she look?
Frozen and shattered.
Oh, okay, great. I'm gonna do it again to the one directly west of Athgar.
Okay.
So Ray of Frost. Again, roll the hit. 17.
That will hit.
Okay. Six, 4, and 8. 6, 4, and 8. 18.
Yep. All right. This one clearly is hurt, but is still moving, albeit a little slower.
Okay. That is my turn.
Okay. All right. Now we go to round 3. And Gwen.
Okay. So I'm going to move. How far is it to the doorway?
For you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 30 feet puts you right next to Bo.
Okay. Then that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Now, wait, if I go right next to Bo, will there be no room for the fire elementals to get out?
There's no room for the fire elementals to get out even if you don't. Because Bo has collapsed in the doorway.
Okay. So I'm going to move to Bo and take my turn to pull him out of the doorway into the room
Okay.
and see if there's anything I can do in terms of helping him. Let's see. Looking to see what I have in my inventory. I have a potion of healing.
Okay.
Is he too far gone for that?
As far as you can tell, he doesn't seem to be injured.
I see.
He's just unconscious.
Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons smelling salts. Smack. Wake up.
I'm going to cast Dream Sentinel on him.
Okay.
At 2nd level.
All right.
Does it do anything?
Not immediately.
Okay. And then I will order my fire elemental out of the room and to attack one of the doll things.
All right, let's see here. Okay. And it can attack the one immediately west of Athgar.
Yes.
So 2 attacks, plus 6 to hit, 2d6 plus 3 damage if you do.
Okay, so plus 6 to hit is 21
That's a hit.
and 17.
That's also a hit.
Okay, and then you said 2d6 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 for the first and 15 for the second.
And
sixes.
the creature screams as its body burns and it falls to the ground.
Excellent.
Let's see. Now it is
Bo.
Bo's turn. He is unconscious. However, he is unconscious.
Okay.
He has lost control of his fire elemental,
Right.
and it
Well,
has turned hostile
Friggity frick fracks.
and is now attacking Gwen.
is
Closest thing to it.
right. Did the Dream Sentinel do anything in terms of helping him?
You don't know. It doesn't. It has no immediate effect. That's all you
Okay.
know.
So I don't roll anything to
No.
see if he regains consciousness.
No.
Okay.
All right. So, 13's not going to hit you. Does a 17 hit you?
I have a 17.
That
Let's
then
see.
that hits.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, my armor class is 19.
Oh well, then the first swipe, you manage to duck, and the second swipe smacks onto your armor, and leaves a little mark on your armor, but it doesn't hurt you. All right, Zorith.
Okay.
There is now a big fire elemental right next to you. In fact, it's blocking your view of Athgar.
Is it Bo's elemental?
You don't know which is which.
But it's not attacking us.
The one in front of you just attacked one of the little halfling creatures.
Okay.
At this point, Gwen's the only one that knows the other one has turned. So
Okay. I'm going to frost. Ray of Frost the 2.
okay,
So-
one of them you can't see from where you are, because the elemental's between you and it. So you'd have to move.
Okay.
But you just have to move like a couple steps west, and then you'll be able to see everything.
Like there is okay?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Now you have, clear view of all 3 opponents left on the battlefield.
15 plus 11 is 26 to hit.
It's definitely going to hit.
And 7 plus
And
11.
which one are you attacking? The one on the left or the one on the right?
Oh, shoot. I was getting ahead of myself. The one on the left.
Okay. I just need to know which one to subtract the damage from.
Yeah. Five, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, so 18 points of damage.
It freezes solid and topples.
Okay. And
Onto
then
the ground.
I'm gonna feet
Right,
and take the other one out.
right.
Okay, and so that was 7 plus 11 is 18. Is
That
18
will
hit?
also hit, yep.
Okay. So 8, 2, and 8. 18 points of damage.
You think that you've frozen this one too, until it slowly begins to move. So it took a lot of damage, but it's still up and running.
Okay. And that is it for me.
Okay. Let's see here. So now it's the Thuilnu. Let's see, it uses... Control check. Okay. Let's see. Zorith. Roll a d20 and add 5.
15.
And Zorith slumps to the ground.
Shit.
All right. Let's see. Next up is Athgar and Tasha and the creatures. So, Tasha?
Last.
Okay.
At one of the creatures.
One of the halfling creatures?
Yeah.
Okay,
There's only one
there
left.
is only one left.
Okay, well, that one. 20 to hit.
20 to hit. It drops. You don't even need to roll damage. It had a hit point left. And now you still have 2 other blasts. that you can throw somewhere else. Well, make a perception check.
Um, 28.
That's high enough. You hear Gwen grunt in pain. And you kind of glance over quickly. It seems that there is a fire elemental attacking her
Oh,
inside the room. But there's also the Thuilnu on the outside.
I'm gonna deal with the fire elemental.
Okay.
So 22 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
It is
And-
not hard to hit them. They're pretty big.
And 23. So
Yep.
14 points of damage.
All right. Les, you are keeping track of the stats on bows.
Yes.
So subtract 14 points of damage from its hit points.
So 14 points back. Okay.
Okay. Athgar. He looks at the Thuilnu. Okay. He looks at the Thuilnu and says, I'm not even going to ask why you make them look like little girls, you sick, sick thing. And casts vicious mockery.
We like vicious mockery.
And you see his face, you see him frown like, why didn't that work? Doesn't seem to have done a thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
Maybe his heart wasn't in it?
Yeah, that's it.
maybe. But he sounded pretty disgusted, you know. Oh, that's right. They're all gone now, so. All right, so Arabelle.
Zorath, I think.
No, she went.
Oh,
This is the end of the round,
sorry.
and that's you.
All right.
Yeah,
right.
she
Zorath is unconscious.
Zorath is down and Bo is down.
And we have fire elemental and creepy Thuilnu.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to attempt to hit the Thuilnu with guiding bolt. So I will roll to hit. It's not bad. 26 to hit.
Oh yeah. Now, which one are you attacking? The Thuilnu
Her.
or the fire elemental? Okay, yeah,
Well,
the Thuilnu, yeah.
16 points of radiant damage.
All right.
She is got a glittering outline, so if anyone or it tries to hit it, has advantage on the next attack.
Okay.
And I will. So Zorth didn't get hit. She just like bow went down, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will bonus action heal Apgar again.
Okay.
Or I can't see Gwen, right?
No.
Gwen's not on my screen, so I don't know where she is.
No. Well, that's because you can't see her.
Okay. Then Apgar,
Okay.
you got 6.
I rolled a 5.
I got 9.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Then we go back to the top. Back to Gwenlard.
Okay. So the fire elemental's still out of control?
Yes.
And is that the last thing remaining?
Nope. They're the Thuilnu outside, but you don't know that because you can't see the Thuilnu at the moment. The only foe you can see from where you're at is the fire element.
Okay. And can I see any of the others, or is it just the fire elemental?
You can see Bo. He's on the ground beside you. And then you try to look out the door, and it's full of fire elemental.
Okay.
Because that's where yours is.
Where mine is in the door?
Yes, yours is in the doorway. And unfortunately, there's really nowhere for it to go that it's not going to burn someone on the way.
Okay, so can I order my fire elemental to attack the other fire elemental?
If you drag Bo and plop him down on the other side of you.
That's what I'll do.
Okay. Then yes. And do you want to do your fire elemental first and then take
Yes.
your action? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you have it come all the way in, and
I can only see one of the fire elementals. Are they just both together right now?
yes.
Okay.
Here, let me move Athgar so it lights up.
Ah.
Unfortunately, you order your fire elemental to attack the other fire elemental, and it does, and it has absolutely no effect. Because its attacks are fire, and fire elementals
Right.
are immune to fire.
Well, I understand that. I thought that it might keep it busy.
I don't know. Let me see. What's the... Well, let's find out. It recognizes that the other fire elemental isn't a threat to it.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm going to... So is Athgar... Oh, you just moved Athgar in the room for...
Just so you could
okay.
see. Yeah.
Okay.
He's still outside.
I don't want to leave Bo in the room with the fire elementals. I guess I will drag Bo out around the corner.
Okay. That will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Because you're going to be moving out of...
I'm in melee?
Yes.
Did not realize that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right next to it.
too many screens going. These are not good options. I guess I will cast lightning arrow.
You'll be at disadvantage because you're in melee.
Oh, shoot. I'll just attack it. What the
Okay.
hell?
All right.
With my short swords. Ooh. What is the range for crit?
20.
Oh, only a 20. Okay. 29 to hit
That will hit.
and 29 to hit again.
That will hit. And remember, you get 3
Oh,
because you get your 2 mains and your 1 offhand.
okay. And then 24.
That will also hit. So roll
Right,
2
so-
attacks at full and 1 attack minus your strength bonus.
Okay. So 9, 9, and 5.
So subtract 23 hit points from the fire elemental. From
I don't
Bo's-
have hit points for the fire elemental.
Oh,
I don't have like a character sheet for that.
I'm trying to think. Let's see. So it took 23 this round and 14 last round, so 37. It's got 65 hit points left. So, put that down somewhere and
65.
65. Bo is unconscious. Zorth is unconscious. Let's see. So now it's the Thuilnu again. All right. Arabelle, roll a d20 and add 2.
Dirty 20.
Arabelle drops.
Jeez.
Athgar's turn, and he's angry. So let's see. With that, I get 3, 3, 6. Okay. Athgar spins around to look at the Thuilnu. And sings a martial tune and throws his hand out, and 6 glowing darts fly from his hand to strike the creature. And it actually drives it back a step, and there is now that milky white liquid running fairly freely from multiple wounds on its body, and it looks no longer steady. Tasha.
I'm gonna try synaptic static.
Okay.
It's just an int 17.
All right. You throw the spell, and you see the sphere sort of coalesce and explode, and it washes over the Thuilnu, and it stands there like nothing happened.
I was afraid of that. Let's give it a try, though.
All right. Gwen,
Yes.
we're back to you.
Jeez. I am going to run out the door toward Athgar and the Thuilnu. And I know that provokes an attack of opportunity.
Okay. All right, so where do you want to be?
To Athgar's left. So,
Like, immediate
South.
left there?
I guess. Well, no, I can't. Sorry, I can't see where that is.
Right next to Athgar.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You can now see that there's a Thuilnu left.
And I'm going to. I guess, did I get attacked?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Forgot about
That's what I was waiting for you to tell me that part. I mean, not that I want you to tell me I've been attacked, but.
You take 23 points of damage.
Okay. Do I have my bow?
It's on the floor in the room
I
where you
wondered
dropped
about
it.
that. Okay. I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness
Okay.
at the Thuilnu. For 10 points of damage.
And the beam strikes the creature, and it just kind of spatters off its chest.
Great. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Bow is down. Bow takes 50 points of damage.
From what?
The fire elemental.
Elemental.
Oh, Jesus.
I tried to drag him out of the way.
But he is now awake.
He's probably like, thanks, guys.
So next round, he'll be able to do something.
Will he regain control of his fire elemental?
No.
Oh,
No.
shit.
It's
But
a
he can
concentration
dispel it, though,
spell.
right?
He could if he still had control of it. but
If
his
it's
concentration
oh.
lapsed, and so it was no longer under his control, and now it's just flailing at anything it can find.
How long does the fire elemental last?
Until you kill it.
Like an hour, or until you kill it.
Oh, and I still have my fire elemental, right?
Yes.
Is it still my turn? Well,
yeah, you can still do something with your elemental if you want to.
I'm going to direct it out of the room and around the people.
Okay.
Can it get out without getting near anybody?
It's going to singe Tasha as it goes by.
Nah.
But
I'll just try to keep it as far from her as possible. As far from everybody as possible until it gets out of the room.
okay. At half its movement, it's here.
Okay.
And if you want to direct it towards the Thuilnu,
Yes.
it can get about that far.
That's fine.
And Tasha, you'll take 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Sorry about your singe.
It's okay.
Let's see. Zorith is still out.
Did I take any fire damage since it walked by me?
No, it went around you.
Rats.
So 6. Oh. Athgar kind of shakes his head and blinks momentarily, but otherwise he seems okay.
From what?
He looked like something tried to affect him for a second, but
Got it.
he shook it off. And yes, now it's his turn. Yeah, we're just going to go real simple. Ooh. Athgar hums a quick spicy tune and throws his hand out, and a little bolt of fire goes streaking out, and unfortunately goes streaking out past the Thuilnu.
He missed.
Yeah. Tasha.
I fight the fire elemental.
Oh,
That is
okay.
attack bow.
All right.
Eldritch Blast. 22 hits. 25 to hit. Sorry. And 24 to hit.
Those will all hit. All right. Les, the fire elemental takes 22 more points of damage.
Okay. So 65 minus 22.
43. See, I can
All right. And back up to the top of the round, Gwen.
How far is it for me to reach my bow?
You could get there. Let's see. You were here. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's your movement?
40.
You can get to your bow. It
But
will
just
take
to
all
it.
of your movement to get to your bow. Well, unless you want to double your move, I will let you grab your bow as a bonus action. So if you want to just like run full tilt in, grab the bow, and run back, you still won't be able to attack this round, but you'll be back outside with your bow in hand.
Okay, I have a spell, Zephyr Strike, that is a bonus action
Okay.
that gives me much faster movement. Let's see. And it also gives me advantage on one weapon attack roll on my turn. My walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of the turn.
All right. That will get you. Yeah. If you cast that, you can run in. Oh, wait a minute, but that's a bonus action, right?
Right.
Yeah, then you would have to take your action to pick up your bow.
But would I still have movement afterward because of the increased movement? Even if I can't then attack, could I get back out there?
Yes. You will be running past the fire elemental twice. So you will provoke 2 attacks of opportunity doing that, but you will be able
Actually-
to get back out.
The spell does not provoke opportunity attacks. It says right in the description.
Oh.
Until the spell ends, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Ah, well then.
That is nifty.
Yes, you can get in there, grab your bow, and end up back here, right in the doorway.
Okay, that's what I do.
Okay. All right, so you're all set for the next round. All right, Bo is awake now, so
Great.
Bo can do something.
Do it to it.
Now, Bo is... let me move Athgar in here again so you can see. Bo is in melee with the fire elemental.
Okay. Bo is going to cast Ice Storm.
Why not?
Let's see what level he wants to cast that at. As a 5th level spell. Well, let's see. Yeah, as a 5th level spell.
Okay.
Mm,
And you can easily place it so it's not going to hit anybody but the fire elemental.
And that does. Where did it go? 14 points of damage. I
D8.
can't hear. Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you, Jeff.
It's 3d8 bludgeoning and 4d8 cold.
3d8 bludgeoning and 4d8 cold.
Yes.
Okay, so whatever I just said, was it 14?
Well, nope. Sorry, it's 4 and 4.
4 and 4?
Nope.
4d8?
Nope. Wait. It already figured it out for me. So yeah, it's 3d8 bludgeoning and 4d6 cold.
Okay, so 14 bludgeoning.
Okay. So
And then you said 4d6. Oops.
Yep. So take 14 off what's left of the.
What do we say, 43?
Yeah. So 29.
And then
4d6 cold.
12 more.
So 17.
Okay.
All right. And then it gets to attack him. But much harder to... Oh, well, no, it rolled a 1. So
Oh, look at that.
it's so shocked that this creature woke up and heard it that it just flailed wildly and missed. Okay. Zorth is still down. All right. Les,
Yes.
roll for Gwen a d20 and add 5.
Natural Kraken. 25.
Oh! You feel a momentary, like when you get one of those really sudden drowsy spells, and then you kind of snap out of it.
Ooh.
You beat it, not by much, but you beat it.
Sleep?
Nope.
No.
It's a unique ability of the Thuilnu.
Bastards.
Okay, Athgar's turn. And he is actually out here still. Yeah, he's just gonna throw, I think, just a first level magic missile. Let's see, so it's 3d4 plus 3. And the missiles strike the creature, and it tumbles backwards and twitches a couple times, but stops moving. All right, Tasha.
So does that mean the fire elemental is down?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No,
then
because the fire elemental is sort of like a free agent that just decided it hates everybody.
Then fine. I attack him.
Okay.
Or it. 23. 25. And 27.
All 3 will hit. It had 17 left,
Eat.
so it evaporates. And for now, the fight is over.
Yay.
Okay, so who's unconscious at this point?
Arabelle and Zorth.
So I cast.
May not need. Wow.
Mass healing? No, it's so bad. Mass cure wounds.
But they're not wounded, right? I mean, we definitely need
Oh,
that
aren't
for
they?
other people. They're
No, I didn't take
unconscious.
damage.
Oh. I thought they were hurt.
Well, all you know is they just went, ugh, and dropped to the ground.
Yeah, Bo is hurt,
You know,
Okay.
Bo
And I
is
think-
definitely hurt.
and Athgar is hurt.
Athgar's wounded, but he's okay. He's not as bad off as Bo is, I'm sure.
Yeah, Bo's in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, then let's try to wake Arabelle up. I shake her.
Okay.
Um,
Doesn't seem to do anything.
so it's Arabelle and who else?
Zorth.
Sorry. So I wasn't worried about. The other thing we can do, we could rope trick or something and like just get or cast your mansion.
I'm gonna try greater restoration on Arabelle.
Okay.
Does that do anything?
That's a really good question. Let me look this.
Thanks.
I think you should stab me.
What?
You need some pain?
Bo woke up when he got hit
Um,
by fire elemental, but I'm unconscious.
Greater restoration doesn't seem to do anything.
Flip it, smack it, rub it down.
Bo says, not that I'm advocating violence against our friends, but it was that damn elemental burning the hell out of me that woke me up.
Alright, fine. I hit Arabelle hard in the face. Slap.
Not the face.
I was gonna say, aim for somewhere else.
Not in the face, not in the face! No, she already said in the face.
He's never gonna forgive you.
Are you attempting to inflict permanent damage, or is this like brawling damage?
Brawling.
Okay. Just roll a d4.
A 4.
Okay. Arabelle, you take. You wake up with your cheek stinging.
Sorry. I go over to Zorith and I punch her in the shoulder.
Okay. Roll a d4.
4.
You wake up with a sore shoulder.
Oh.
Sorry. It's the only
Okay.
thing that I could think of that would work.
It's okay. Did I miss anything? Do we have everybody down?
Well, the elemental burnt the heck out of Bo.
Bo.
I'm thinking that maybe it would be a good time to take a rest.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, let's see. You could do a short rest. It hasn't been long enough for you to do a long rest. So
Okay.
you could like rope trick and do a short rest.
We'll pull out the. What do I use it? Rod of Resurrection. And Bo will get 78 hit points back.
Oh, okay.
Heal.
Oh, all right.
And Bo's back to full strength. Gwen is down a little. Unless, Tasha, you said you did mass heal, right?
No,
I
she
didn't.
decided.
Oh, you
not
didn't
to.
do it. Okay.
All right, Athgar's down a little.
Athgar is currently healing himself,
Okay.
so we'll see if he still needs more. Ooh.
Don't have a lot of spell slots left. I have not a lot.
Well, I have Tiny Hut. We could do that.
I don't think that really gives us the same
We're not going to be able
protection.
to heal any. Well, we can use short rest for some, right?
Yeah. And you know, when you take a short rest, you have as many hit die as you have levels that you can use to heal,
Okay.
and that pool resets when you take a long rest.
And I think.
Nobody can get in it. In
Well,
Tiny Hut.
Looking around,
Uh-huh.
it's definitely clear that there was a fight. There are bodies all over the place.
Right.
What about that thing in this thing where the creatures were coming out of? Can we destroy that?
I don't know. It's a big pit full of bubbling orange liquid.
Ooh.
Can we cast something to make it collapse on itself? Does anybody have something like that?
I could do flame strike.
It's already flaming.
No. It's not fiery. It's just orange and bubbling.
So it's magma.
It's not giving off as much heat as you would expect from red hot magma.
Magma.
I don't. From what we've been able to tell so far, does the Noctomancy or whatever they use seem to play by magical rules?
Not necessarily.
You've not seen any evidence of that.
Okay.
It may, and you just haven't seen that yet, or it may not. But you remember that they don't use Noctomancy. Noctomancy was developed to counter the abilities of the Thuilnu.
Gotcha, that's right. It's their abilities, okay. Just wondering, is that magic? But I don't know if I want to use a spell slot because they're pretty low.
All right, so do we really want to pursue further given our current state of ability? Or do we...
I think we should rest, but we need to decide how we're going to
Well, I mean, we need a long rest and we can't take one yet.
Right. So what do we do in the meantime?
How long has it been, Jeff?
Let's see. You started in the morning. You went to talk to what was her name? Matrelda, Hosen's wife. And she put you on to the apprentice shaman. So you went to the shaman's tower, found your way down. Tasha would be able to tell you that it's only about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
So we can cast the mansion, but we will need to, if we want a long rest, it'll be the morning before we come out.
Yes.
Okay to me.
Yeah. I think it's better than trying to go forward when
we have so few hit points or spell points left.
But I think that we should try to destroy this source of badness before we go further.
I'm just not sure how we do that.
Well, if we're going to rest, then we can try. I mean, we might as well save what you need to cast the mansion, you or Athgar, but we can try some other.
What about would an earth elemental be able to mess up the earth, make it collapse?
Maybe.
So,
I've got Cone of Coals, I've got Chain Lightning, and I've got Flame Strike. Oh, and Fireball.
I don't suppose anyone can cast Wall of Stone. We could just cap it.
Bo has Disintegrate. Could you disintegrate the liquid?
We could try.
You could try.
Okay.
Let's see. Stone. I don't think we have. Doesn't look like wall of stone is an option.
No. Okay, Bo walks to the doorway and casts disintegrate at the
Down in the.
bubbling goo at 6th level.
All right, roll 10 die 6. And then add 40.
Everybody stand back in case this was splash.
All right, so 38 plus 40, you said?
Mm-hmm.
78.
The beam lances out from Bo's hand, strikes the bubbling liquid, and it disintegrates. And you see that this is a 10-foot diameter pit that's about 8 feet deep. And it is now empty.
Nice.
Nice.
So we don't know what it was, but it probably wasn't good.
All right, well, I cast the mansion.
You're muted.
I cast the mansion.
Okay. Where do you put the door?
Do we want to do it here where all the bodies are? Or do we want to move away a little?
Okay, so let's move down the hallway a little bit away from all of the.
Well, we don't know how much, if there's anything else.
Well, I mean, can we go back the way we came?
You can.
Let's do that.
You can. You know from what little you're able to see that there is another building to the west. There is a circular building to the north that apparently is where those other creatures came from.
How tall is the ceiling in the rooms that we've been in?
About 20 feet.
Are you thinking of casting it up?
Yeah.
How do we get up there?
We got boots.
Climb Gwen's rope. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Got wings.
Well, for that matter, you could put it on the roof of one of these buildings.
Yeah, I mean, not that people can get in but that way they're not
If we
expecting
open it.
to walk out. Yeah.
Right, if we open it and just step out into, hey,
Hi-yo.
hey. We could do it on the roof of this building,
All right.
and then Gwen could ferry us up with her boots
Sure.
or my wings, but I think, I can't remember if my wings are like a,
Well, I can levitate myself, so there's no need.
is it using spell points?
No. It's using my loot.
Oh, well. Yeah, you can create and dismiss dragon wings as a bonus action to gain a flying speed equal to your current walking speed. So
Okay.
I can try. Take the lightest person up. Bo.
So I levitate to the roof.
Okay.
I'll take care of Belle.
It's not perfectly flat, but it's a very gentle sort of slope. It basically is just planks laid and then connected somehow.
Okay. I cast the mansion.
Okay.
and I go through.
All right.
I'll take Arabelle.
And I will do Athgar as well if I can.
This is a very good question. He not in a way that makes him look athletic or able, but he manages to climb up the side of the building onto the roof.
Okay.
He made the check by 1. So it's not pretty, but he got there.
Got it. So we all go in, I guess.
Yep.
I'm sure somebody can bring Bo up.
Yeah, I said I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then, all right. You all settle into the mansion.
I think it's time for people want to eat and drink and
Relax.
put on clothes that aren't singed and all the things.
Right.
Annabelle goes to her room, takes off all of the armor, and takes a bath, and puts comfy clothes on.
All
Well,
of
for
those
her,
nice
what comfy clothes are.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can
Alright.
collapse in front of the fireplace and, if we have the energy, talk about what the hell just happened.
Right. And strategize a little.
We won
Yay.
that fight.
Question for the DM was that sleep?
You don't know.
Well, magic can't put me to sleep, so I didn't know at the time because I wasn't paying attention, but
It worked on you.
okay. So it wasn't
Didn't the same thing happen when we were in the cube to me or something? Didn't that happen already once?
That was slightly different. That was when you walked into the room with all the mist.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right, the mist.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I remember you mentioning the little halfling-like creatures. You forgot to mention that they're incredibly creepy.
They were horrible.
That
They're very creepy.
that wail.
Yeah, it's a fear.
And their mouths.
Mhm.
Ugh.
I'm sure they'll give me nightmares.
I'm having a hard time believing I didn't already have one.
Right.
We don't know what happened to Bo.
Nope.
It's that same
I haven't-
same thing.
I haven't got a clue. One minute I was there, and the next minute I wake up burning.
Sorry about that. I tried to get you away from the elemental.
I understand. Well, I'll know better next time. Anything that might decide it wants to eat me, don't summon it when I'm fighting one of those things.
Yeah. For sure.
Live and learn.
Although in our defense, it showed up after after you had cast that.
Aye, that's true. So, what worked? Ice. Force.
Seems like everything worked, right? They didn't seem to be immune to anything.
Ice worked for the girls.
I tried to taunt it. My vicious
It didn't
mockery
work.
did nothing.
Ray of Frost at the girls.
My
yeah.
spells did nothing either.
Which spells did you cast?
Well, I tried casting synaptic shock synaptic static.
Hmm.
There we go. And it didn't do anything.
Is that like psychic damage?
Yeah.
As is vicious mockery.
I'm guessing that's their forte.
Right, if they're psychic creatures, which is probably the kind of damage they're doing versus magic.
Right.
We don't have any defenses against psychic attacks beyond the Noctomancy we already know.
Well, I did try to cast on Bo that psychic defense spell, but it didn't seem to help the Dream Sentinel.
I think we already all had that on us.
Well, that might also be because I don't think they changed anything in my head.
They did to me earlier, but the Dream Sentinel didn't seem to help.
It did or did not?
I don't think so. I mean, it worked when they tried it. I mean, the Dream Sentinel, I don't believe from the spell is a foolproof. It just is a defense.
Right.
Right. As I understand it, it makes it a little easier for you to fight them off, but it doesn't guarantee it.
Well, now we know that Pain is a successful restorative after one of their attacks.
So if this happens again and you wake up having been kicked, don't take it personally.
But maybe next time, not the face. I look
Okay.
around because I have no idea who hit me.
At least she didn't use a closed fist. It's something. I mean, not a lot, but
It's been a while since I've been slapped, I think.
Hopefully you won't happen anytime soon again.
I've been slapped way too many times.
Look at Gwen. Don't say anything.
I didn't slap him.
No, she didn't slap me.
Oh,
Yet.
I didn't say she did.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well. I'm gonna nap for just a little while.
I asked the birds to
Mhm.
bring me some of that really good elven wine stuff that we got from that really dusty bottle that one time.
Actually, that would be in your stuff somewhere. It's either in the bag or in the portable hole.
Right, but can't the birds make it? The magic make it so we don't use the good stuff?
They can make a facsimile of it.
Yeah.
It
That
won't be
works.
exactly as good, but
Yeah, but I want to save that for when we don't
I'm
have.
pretty sure we gave that to Mother Tassa, didn't we?
We drank it with them, but I don't know if we used it all.
I don't think you drank it all.
I don't think so either.
No. Elf
I got
request
a never-ending
alcohol.
bottle of that stuff.
Drink with Mother Tassa. I don't think we have it. I don't think we drink at all.
Yeah. Well, they bring you something that tastes pretty close.
That works.
I'm going to stretch out on a couch and rest.
Yeah. Athgar will camp out at the end of whatever couch Gwen is resting on.
I'm on the floor by the fire. Just hanging out. Is there anything with the loot that you can do to give us like a bonus, or
I think so.
nobody has magic food? Is that 5th edition? I can't even remember.
What do you mean, like Heroes Feast?
Heroes Feast, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Boy.
I'm pretty sure it exists in 5th.
Let me see here.
It is a cleric and druid spell. I believe that Bynes has it and has used it for us before.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah. Cleric and druid, but Hines is not here.
Nope.
So, I guess, do we just pass the next few hours making small talk and resting and eating and drinking, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless there's anything anyone else would like to do.
No. Not really.
No.
All right. Well, it dawns on me that this is probably a decent time to take a break.
Sounds good.
So we'll be back in 15. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you on the other side. And welcome back. So, how much time has elapsed in the mansion? You're muted.
It's the next morning.
It's the next morning. Okay. So, everybody go ahead and click on that long rest button.
Woohoo!
Look at that. Full hit points again. Yay.
Brilliant.
However, sorry, one last thing before we go to bed.
Oh,
We'll recast Dream Sentinel since it lasts 24 hours and I don't want to use my spell slots in the morning.
Okay.
got it.
So whoever, I think we have a couple people, so between us all, we get a fresh dose of Dream Sentinel on everybody.
Yes.
All right.
And then long rest.
Fair enough. Okay. And it's the following morning.
Breakfast, and
please.
I'll come down and order the birds to place a substantial breakfast so that it'll be ready when everyone comes down.
Okay. Athgar wanders down, humming something. Just
Morning.
kind of absent-mindedly. Oh, good morning.
I've placed an order for breakfast. If there's something in particular you'd like,
Meat, preferably cooked.
there was some of that in the order.
Excellent. Then I'm happy.
I believe I also ordered some of the muffins you like.
Even better. Something to help sop up the grease.
Yeah. Just breakfast and getting ready for the day, and
So, what is our plan?
Are we looking around for more of those pits
how many
to empty?
How many rooms were there? How many mushroom rooms would you say there's 5?
You have seen a total of 4. There was one off to the right as you entered the cavern. There's the one you were inside. There's a circular building to the north that you believe the other creatures came from. And there's some sort of larger structure to the west. But you haven't gotten a really good look at that yet. And there's more cavern beyond that you have not explored at all.
Right. It just is frustrating that we had this big fight, and yet our 2 people that we're trying to get to, you know, they're far away, and yet we need to rest to get them, and we just spent another day.
Right. But we're no use to them dead.
That is true. That is true. Man. I don't know what else to do.
I think we
need to
just,
get them. Yeah.
yeah, go forward.
Yeah, so we try to clear out this room. So we don't want anybody coming up behind our backs.
Right. And then head north.
We still need to find Vines and Serena.
Well, yeah, that's...
I'm hoping that they'll be either in that area to the north or in that building to the west.
When one of our people did that search for them, they were like super far down, right?
I can, when we go out of the mansion, I can cast locate person again or creature.
Is it a big spell?
It's 4th.
Oof. Sorry.
It's 4th. I have 2 of them.
Okay.
But reverse anomaly is also 4th.
Oh man.
But it is what it is.
Dang. I don't know
After
what to
you
do.
have the ability to cast Mind Blank. It's an 8th level spell.
I don't know it. I don't know if I have access to it. No, I actually can't cast 8th rank spells. Remember, his total level is part bard, part sorcerer.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. So he can cast things at that level, but doesn't actually have similar to mine. Okay.
Correct.
I was like, I thought he had 8th and 9th.
I can.
It's a wizard.
He can throw spells that he knows at 8th level,
Gotcha.
but he only knows up through 7th level bard spells.
Does Bo have it?
I didn't see Mind Blank.
Oh, he only goes up to 7th. Okay. It's a protection against psychic damage. There's not a whole lot of options.
Okay. Are we ready to try to venture
Are-
out?
Sorry, one quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Are the horrors aberrations?
No.
Okay.
No, they are their own designation.
Okay.
You would use the term horror synonymously with how you would use aberration. It's a type of creature.
But because it's a creature type you created,
Yes.
so the spells that target things like aberrations and stuff doesn't work on them.
Correct.
Okay. I don't think I have any
I have nothing.
options.
I do have that ring of spell storing that's got immolation, and I know we talked about putting something else in there, but now I can't remember what it was.
What is
Up
it
to
that you're
5th level?
Was it teleport? Teleportation circle?
No, teleportation is
counter
not.
spell?
Oh, that's what it was. All right. Counter spell. for
Any
red.
idea what resistance we might have had? What we were rolling?
What do you mean?
No.
Because it was a different number for each of us. I was just trying to figure out if we knew what it was. Is it something we could enhance?
Nope. It's not anything that you've dealt with before. So,
Ugh, I don't know.
Are we ready to head out?
I think so. Do you want to go to the circle? Since we think it might be empty? Or the large structure to the west, or the other mushroom one?
Well, let's not leave anything behind.
Well,
We
no,
don't
I
know
know.
Well,
what
you-
it is when we get out there.
technically already have. Because you passed by a structure when you came into the cavern, and then you went away from it and into the building that you were in.
Oh,
Do we want to backtrack then?
I mean, I guess.
We'll have to wait and see what's out there.
Yeah, because there
Mhm.
might be things waiting for us. We don't know. Man, oh man. I know, I just keep
Alright.
saying that, but I just don't know what else to.
Well,
Let's go.
All right.
Does somebody want to go out stealthily?
I can. I'll wrap myself in shadows.
Okay. Make a perception check when you step out.
28.
The air smells of dead things.
Ugh.
From the bodies, one assumes.
The only sound from some distance away, liquid slowly dripping like off a stalactite.
Can I see the bodies?
You have dark vision, yes?
Yes.
You can see some of them.
Okay. And they are where they were left?
To the best of your recollection, yes.
Okay, so I re-enter the mansion and say, didn't hear anything beyond dripping water at a distance. As far as I can tell, the bodies remained where they were left.
Oh, you guys want to go back to the entrance structure that we passed? Might as
going-
well.
I'm going to step back out and use my primeval awareness
Okay.
to see if I can sense anything. Any creatures.
You do once again sense some undead, but the feeling is that it's some significant distance away.
Okay. So I tell them that. And
What did we
let's,
decide? Entrance structure?
yeah. And on the way by that doorway, I'm going to make sure that the pit inside is still empty.
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
$17.
Doesn't look like there's anything in it.
Okay. And I'll start scouting ahead and heading toward the building that we left behind.
All right. So I'm going to move you all back toward the entrance,
Okay.
and then you can move yourselves wherever you want to go from there.
Brilliant.
We're on top of the building with the pit, right?
That's
Yeah.
where you were, yes.
Okay. I will cast locate creature and see if Vines is within 1,000 feet of us.
Vines is within 1,000 feet. You're sensing a west-southwest direction.
Is he moving?
Does not appear to be.
Okay. That gives us an hour.
All right. Foundry's about to go dark for a second. It froze.
Mm-mm. Okay.
So I'm rebooting.
Hmm.
Okay. It seems to be back, so.
Was it Bo? Didn't we have a spell that linked our minds or something?
Yes.
Yep. And that will be, he recasts it.
All right. So, Gwen, you want to scout?
Yes.
How far away from the rest of the group do you go?
30 feet.
All right. You can just make out at the edge of your vision walls of the building that you glimpsed as you went in.
Okay.
You do not, however, see anything that looks like a door.
Okay. And was this the area where we came in? This area forward and to the right?
When you originally came in, you went to the left of the entrance hallway.
Okay, so I guess we'll go to the right then.
All right.
That-
So you're going up the right-hand side of the building.
Yes. So do you want
Okay.
me to move ahead?
Are we moving up behind her as she moves?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Okay.
All right, we'll just keep moving then.
Really?
Yes.
It froze again. It
Oh.
does not like me moving groups
Everybody.
of people. That's so annoying. All right, I won't do that anymore. All right, let's try this again. All right. when you are able to see that the building does, you come alongside it, you see that it extends for another, it probably is about 40 feet, and then it bends over to the left. So,
Okay. I'll start heading that way.
all right.
Can you see me trying to move?
You're going to have to refresh, I think. I don't see you as logged in right now.
Okay.
I just see Nikki and myself.
Oh.
Yeah, we just all got logged out, that's all.
Yep. Now I see you moving.
Okay. Should I keep going?
Yeah. I bet the door is on the other side, but
Mm-hmm.
we might as well try to go around.
I don't see Bo. Oh, there he is.
Stopping right at this doorway.
Okay.
Oh, there is a doorway there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nope.
Woo!
Sorry, I was moving people too, so. All right. Yep, there is a closed door.
Closed door.
I will walk up and attempt to ascertain whether it's locked or unlocked.
These
Brilliant.
doors look to have very basic handles, but nothing like knobs or latches.
Okay. I attempt to open the door.
All right. Well, go over to it.
Okay.
Are they double doors?
Yes.
When she goes over to one, I'll go over to the second one, I guess.
Okay.
Do I have the ability to check for traps? I thought I did. Yes. I'm going to cast Find Traps.
Okay. As you complete the spell, you feel your senses expand. But as far out as they go, you're not encountering anything that feels like a trap.
Okay.
It's a trap.
Did that... I am now at the door, I believe.
Okay. Are you, so exactly what are you doing?
Well, you said there were handles, correct?
Yes.
So I assume that means the door pulls forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pull the door in such a way, so pull and step back with it, so that I will end up behind the open door. If that makes sense.
Okay. All right, so that would move you here. As soon as the door opens, this scent rolls out like serpent musk.
Ugh.
Ew.
Inside, you can see 2 large cages that are sitting up on legs, so they're sitting up a couple feet up off the floor. Between the cages, there's a very sort of rough-hewn stone table, bench, platform, not really sure. And it appears to be covered in remains. Blood, scales, flesh.
This is where things are being sacrificed.
Behind this platform stands a Thuilnu,
Oh,
who immediately turns its head and looks to see why the door opened.
Oh, great.
so is that a surprise round for at least Gwen?
No, because she's behind the door.
You're
So
standing
she's not seeing any of this.
You're standing in front of the door, Zori. So anybody who's standing in the doorway should be able to see this.
Well, I'm not, because I didn't open the door. I just kind of stood there to... So maybe Athgar would be the one seeing it. Just from looking at how we're arranged, Athgar would be the one seeing it.
Yeah. And on the floor, right in front of the door, you can see there's a sort of some kind of, it looks a bit like a hairless cat in body, but where its head would be is a long, sinewy neck that ends in a circular fanged mouth, much the same as the little halfling creatures.
They're making horrors.
Yep. And
Remember that we've got Rary's telepathic bond up, so what one of us thinks the others can hear.
yep.
Oh yeah, so
And-
Athgar should be telling us what he sees.
Right.
And just as he finishes that, he drops to the ground.
Right.
And everybody needs to roll initiative.
Ooh. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, really good actually.
Let's see.
Super high for me.
All right, Gwen.
31,
Bo.
28,
Zoreth.
22.
Tasha. And Arabelle.
A dirty 20. I still pull
Ooh,
it.
good job.
All right. Okay. Gwen. To no one's shock, you're up first.
So I'm behind the door at this point. I'm going to step out around it.
Okay.
Can I see the Thuilnu from where I am?
Yes.
Are you going to step into the room, or are you just standing in the doorway?
At this point, I'm just standing in the doorway, but I'm
Okay.
not. I'm not blocking the doorway. I have view through it, so I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not stepping like right into the doorway. I'm behind a few feet
Okay.
because ranged attack. I don't have to be right in the doorway to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You also notice as you peer in that there are 4 what appear to be mushroom plank vats that are giving off that same acrid smell that was coming from the big pit in the other room. And there's also in one corner a pile of dead cats, and in the other corner there's what appears to be a pile of dead snakes.
So this is what they're Frankensteining together.
Apparently.
Okay. I am going to.
Gross.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Lightning Arrow
Okay.
at 3rd level. And then start firing. So I should get 2 attacks.
You'll get 2 attacks, the lightning arrow, and then a regular shot.
Okay. So first up, 30 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, and so $12 regular damage, and then the lightning arrow adds what? Oh, sorry, don't count the regular damage because you just replace it.
Right.
Okay, so let me do that again. Okay, so 16 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And then for my second attack, I want to use my never mind. Nope, I'm just going to do a regular attack.
Okay.
And that's a natural Kraken.
Nice.
So 34 to hit.
That's definitely going to hit.
And that's 10 points of damage. And then is that a crit?
It was a natural 20,
Yeah.
then it's a crit.
So double that to 20.
Well, you double the die roll.
Oh.
So just roll the die again and
Oh.
add that to whatever you got.
So 28.
Okay. Ouch.
Sorry. Wait, that's not right. So it was 10 before, so 18. Not 28.
Okay. Still ouch.
Still ouch.
Yep. Bo is up next.
Okay. Oh, and I was going to add, when I'm done with my turn,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to drop down to where Athgar is.
Drop back, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it matter
And-
which side?
I don't think so. But I'm going to drop down onto one knee so that I can poke him with something that would wake him up for the next round.
Okay.
Slap him.
What?
Slap him in the face.
I wasn't going to slap him. I was just going to like poke him with an arrow or something. Not hard, just boop. Well, you know, I figure if I'm going to be knocking an arrow anyway, I can just kind of like
And she stepped
stab
back
him with it.
on him and do damage as with her movement.
That's
If
actually a great question.
if she hadn't used her bonus action, I would say yes.
Okay. Next time. So Bo is going to step in front of Gwen and cast I think maybe Fireball. There's nobody else in the room. Why not?
True.
Yeah. I think is going to cast Fireball at 6th level.
Okay. And what's the save on that?
18.
All right. What's the damage?
$40 points of damage.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Wow.
Nice
Well
job.
then. Well then.
There are 2 of those creatures that if they had made their save would still be up, but they didn't.
Oh, wow.
I kick Athgar.
Okay.
Right.
Don't kick him. I was just going to like step on his
Okay, I
finger or
just poke him
something.
with my sword.
Okay.
Just a little piercing.
Just a little piercing damage. That's all.
just with the tip. Not mean that.
She did. She meant that.
She did.
Uh-huh. Right.
If anyone else on this screen had said it, you would have known it was intentional.
Oh, that's the funny part. Oh my
True, true.
Well, he wakes up.
I want to step in there and see if there's anything else. I'm gonna open the door in front of me and
Anything other than charcoal?
I
right.
touch his arm and heal back the 1 point of damage that I did.
Oh, okay. I was just going to take that off, but all right.
Is there anything else in there that we need to?
I offer Athgar a hand up.
Well, that was unpleasant.
Did you just fall asleep?
Everything went black, and suddenly I was being poked with a sword.
Sorry.
I was just going to step on you a little.
We all have our ways of waking people up.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah, I step inside the 4 vats. I want to look into one, just kind of see what's going on with it.
Okay. It looks to be the same liquid.
Mm. What did we do with it last time?
Bo disintegrated it.
Disintegrate.
Should we do that again?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is not a hole in the ground. I don't know.
So, is anybody
Did any-
else in the room besides Zorith?
I'll go in.
I'll go in too.
Okay. Go ahead and go in.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna stand where I can see in the room, but where I can also not be trapped in the room.
Okay.
So I can see if anything comes up.
All right. Arabelle, make me a perception check.
I would be happy to. Mm-hmm. 29.
You catch movement out of the corner of your eye, something behind you.
I think that to everyone. I don't say it.
I need you to roll a d20 and add 2.
Oh, Jesus.
$17.
Everyone hears there's something moving out here, and then Arabelle is no longer in the network.
Oh no.
Then I step back out of the door.
Yeah, at this point, I'm going to need everybody to roll an ish again.
So I can't step out of the door first?
No.
I have to roll an ish?
Yeah.
No, not good that time. Jesus. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, mine kind of sucks this time too, but Gwen
30.
and Bo.
27.
Zorith,
10.
Tasha,
19.
and Arabelle for, if you ever wake up.
15.
15. Okay. All right, Gwen.
I just got in here.
Yeah.
And I'm so far from the entrance. So I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
And that should give me a movement of 70.
Mm-hmm.
And Let's see. I'm not sure how far this is. So each of those is 5?
Yeah, but you don't have to count the, like, when you move up and over. That's one step.
Oh,
Because you
okay.
can go diagonally.
Holy crap. Oops, wrong way. So I'm going to go here.
Okay.
Well,
Step 1 to the right if you wanted to. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go here.
Okay.
And I can see, I think to everyone, I see multiple Thuilnu. I think that's what those are. At least, oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Seriously?
And
Yikes.
yeah. I cast. Well, I step on Arabelle's foot
Okay. That could be your bonus action.
and cast.
Oh,
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
that's not what I wanted to do.
Conjure Barrage.
Okay.
And fire an arrow so that each creature in a 60-foot cone they get a save of 19.
All right. And it's Dex save?
Yes.
Okay.
And I cast that at 3rd level.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That's 13 points of damage for every creature within that cone.
How much?
13.
Not bad. Good job.
Well, I mean, it gets all of them a little instead of one of them a lot.
Right.
Also, they're going to get me next, so
Yeah.
I stepped in front of Arabelle and tried to wake her up. So my goal was to bring her back. She
All right.
can kick me next.
Roll a d4, Gwen.
D4. That would be a 1.
So, Arabelle, you come back to consciousness with a slight pain in your rib.
Toe. She stepped
I stepped on her
toe.
Oh,
foot.
okay. Then a slight pain in your foot. Sorry. All right. Bo is up next.
Okay. Let's see. Where is Bo? I don't see Bo.
Bo is off to the right inside the room.
All right. Can Bo run up and out the door?
Yeah.
Okay. So Bo is going to run up and stand beside or in front of Gwen.
That's as far as he can go, is to get beside you.
Okay. And is going to cast
Well, there's one issue. Bo can't see anything.
doesn't have to. I called out how many there were. And
Arabelle also has whatchamacallit on her
Not anymore.
sword.
That was last fight. That was before you rested.
Oh, shoot.
but Bo can see where I'm facing, where Gwen is facing.
Yeah.
And, probably still has her hand up from letting go of the barrage of arrows. And so he is going to toss a fireball.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fireball.
And is going to cast it at 7th level. Down that hallway.
Okay.
And so that is they have a save dex of 18.
Okay.
Why can't Bo see?
Bo doesn't have dark vision.
I thought
Oh.
halflings have. Oh, his character sheet says 60 feet dark vision.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Under senses.
So 30.
I don't know why, but he's got it on his sheet. Oh, he has goggles of night on.
Oh, right. Okay. All right.
So that should.
Don't send Ben. He can see. Yes.
So that's 38 points of damage.
Okay. All right. One of them drops to the ground.
Only one didn't make their save.
Yeah. No, there was another, but that other had enough hit points to survive it.
How many were caught in the fireball?
All of them.
Okay, good. Up next.
Tasha.
I too cast Fireball at 4th level.
All right.
Excellent.
And Dex 17.
Okay.
42 points of damage.
That's a good roll.
I was going to say, how many?
9.
Oof. It's 8.
90.
It's 8 die 6 normal.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, there's one left standing.
Wow.
Oh, good job.
That previous one softened them up really well.
Nice.
Arabelle.
I will cast Guiding Bolt.
Nice.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
Mm-hmm. 18 points.
And the last one drops.
Brilliant. How many were there all total? 7?
7.
Yeah.
Whew.
I check on Arabelle to make sure she's okay.
I get up.
I lend a hand.
Thanks.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm getting accustomed to being on the ground.
Ugh. You just happen to be the last one in the hallway.
Well, I was watching, so I'm glad I did.
Yeah, if you hadn't warned us, then you would have dropped and they would have had a surprise round on all of us.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, gosh, let's.
At least they don't seem to be hardy creatures.
No, thank goodness.
So, what do we need to do in this room?
I was just gonna check it for anything in specific.
I mean, were these lights things that needed to be destroyed, or?
They're vats of what looks to be the same liquid that was in the big pit.
So
Oh,
yeah,
what
I
if
think that needs
what
to
if
be.
we spilled them all over the floor?
We don't know what that's going to do. That might create a creature.
Hmm. Are they being warmed by something underneath of them?
No.
They're
But
just
they're-
stored.
Yeah,
They're
they're not. These the fluid in the barrels is not bubbling. It's just in the barrels.
Hmm. What do you want to do here, guys?
Bo does not have disintegrate as an option at this time.
Right. I mean, like, I could heat them or cold them, something.
Does it burn?
I
You want me
mean,
to try acid splash?
we have more fireballs, but
No,
they didn't
save
burn
those.
before.
Save those.
Oh.
I
Sorry.
I have a cantrip that's acid splash. I'm gonna try acid splash in one of the. Wait, can I do that? As opposed to choose 1 or 2 creatures? Is it only creatures?
If that's what the spell says, then yes. If it doesn't say it can be used on objects, then
Shite.
Big are the vats.
about about the size of industrial barrels.
Are they movable?
Maybe.
What are you thinking?
dumping it into something.
Bo can. Oh, you want to keep it?
Oh, question. That is a good question. They didn't light on fire when he threw the fireball in there.
Correct.
Right.
Should I try like Ray of Frost?
That's worth a try.
Bo
Like
has
pepper.
scorching ray.
No, fireball didn't work, then that might.
Yeah.
We try and push him over.
Creature within range.
Also has daylight. We could just try something basic like that.
Chill touch. Nope, that's not right. I don't know.
Well, they don't like daylight, so
It only lasts for an hour, though. I don't know if it would. I mean, it might keep him out of this room for an hour. But
Yeah.
I think we should just leave it for now.
Well, I can cast acid splash. I mean, Bo can cast it at will. So why
So
not give
can
it a
I-
go?
But it says creatures.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I was gonna use acid splash too, and also ray of frost, and it is also creature within range.
Oh.
However,
Magic missile. That also says creature. But scorching
What-
ray says targets.
what would be the point? What would spilling them achieve? Because I think that might be like spilling them all over the floor.
Well, whether or not they need like a pool of it to create it, I don't know.
Yeah.
We
I
should
forgot.
probably keep going
Yeah.
if we
Yeah,
don't have a
me
good
too.
way. Are we getting any closer to vines?
No. Remember, he was west-southwest.
I don't know what direction we're going.
Up is north.
Okay.
He was over this way from where you were.
Could require circling around or something.
Like, down like this direction.
All right, well, let's keep on walking around, I guess.
Okay. So Gwen is going to head this way.
Okay.
And I see there's a door.
Yes, which is open.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to stop before the doorway.
Okay.
And when the others are behind me, I will step forward just enough so that I can lean my head around the doorway. Although it's not like we just fired multiple fireballs down this hallway, so it's not like they don't know where. If there is anything in this room, they know we're here.
Right.
Pretty much.
So I'm
Got
just
it.
gonna lean forward. What do I see?
The first thing you notice as you get close is that this building is a little different. It seems to have actually been constructed from stone. But it looks like the stone has been magically extracted from the floor and shaped into this squat, walled tower of sorts. through the door, the interior smells musty. It smells a little bit ripe. And from what you can see, on the floor and on the walls, there are matted furs. On the floor, it looks like sleeping furs, but they're also on the walls.
Okay. I'm going to move closer. I will enter the room.
Okay. You see that not only are they on the floors and the walls, there are some on the ceilings as well.
I'm going to... Let's see. Is Bo with me?
If you want him to be.
Yeah, I'm going to go like this and call him up.
All right.
And telepathically, I ask him to light these things up. And so...
Are you wanting me to do it? Can I do it one at a time?
Sure. I was thinking he could cast Scorching Ray, which would be 3 at a time.
Yeah, or he could use a cantrip and do Firebolt.
Okay, Firebolt works.
So he mutters a few arcane words and wiggles his fingers and points at one of the nearby furs, and when the bolt hits it, it ignites.
And that's it?
And burns. And fills the room with a very foul-smelling smoke.
I tell him to keep going and don't forget the ones on the ceiling. Burn them all. Just in case.
He
Kill it with fire.
backs out the door and says, Athgar, you want to give me a hand with this? There's quite a few of them.
It smells.
Of course. So, Athgar goes in to join him, and between Bo and Athgar, they manage to light every fur in the room on fire. It does get very hard to breathe.
All right. Get them out of there as soon as they've done that.
All right. They get out coughing. The smoke is billowing out of the doorway and rising up to the ceiling in the chamber.
I close the doors.
Okay.
Keep the smoke in anyway.
Okay.
A little bit. All right. I'm going to keep going.
All right. I'm thinking that this is probably a good place to stop.
Okay. That tells me that there's something ahead that we should not get into right now.
Well, I'm looking at the time and how long we've been playing, and this seems like a good spot to...
It's yawning.
Yes, and it is getting late here, so... fate's willing, we will be back next week. and continue winding our way through this strange
Underground.
cavern.
Nightmarish.
Yeah.
Thank
But
goodness. Yeah.
I do want to say, as always, thank you for watching. Your attention is the best compliment we could have.
Yeah, it is.
And we will be back, hopefully next Tuesday night at 7:30, when we hope you will let us once again welcome you back to the lands of Aecathan. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Right.